Are you all doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Milton Fonkwa. I'm an international student and I study in the Netherlands. And guys, I want to say something here real quick. Please, if you are an international student and you intend to study abroad, please, you should understand that there is a lot involved. Yesterday, I dropped a video on my YouTube channel and somebody said, oh, it looks like I am so tired because the process is daunting and it's not even a joke. The process is so enormous, like it's so big. If you don't really have the opportunity to prepare, or if you do not prepare on time, you would not be able to succeed. Now, admissions are open in most European countries, and I want to let you know that the earlier you start, the better. Now, why am I saying so? It's simple. United States already said they do not need a lot of international students in their country. So the best thing for you to do as an immigrant or an aspiring immigrant, I always call you guys prospective internationals, please begin your process on time. Now, let me tell those of you who are chasing France. France is cheap, yes, but is everybody going to enter into France? Not everybody is going to enter into France. That is a fact. So while you apply to France, understand that there are more qualified candidates than you, so you should also apply for universities abroad. Now, this video is basically about studies in the Netherlands. I just said, let me explain this issue of France so that you guys actually understand what is going to happen. Because at the end of the day, some people will do one application, others will do two, others will do three, some will do seven. Then after that, they will also apply outside of Campus France. I have done a detailed video before, and please, I encourage you all to check that video and make sure you listen to the information. It is very important. Now, let us continue. I want to also let you know that admissions to study in the Netherlands is open now. Last few weeks, I think last week, few weeks back, I saw a video of someone on TikTok saying that you can actually study in the Netherlands using bank statement. Well, it was like that before. Many people don't know. Okay, there are few schools like that in the Netherlands, I think maybe 2 or 3%, where you can actually use your father, your mother, your brother or sister, or maybe your uncle. But remember, there is documentation and there is a lot involved. First thing first, let me tell you what is happening now. There is somebody, I am working on the documents. So we did the application, they evaluated everything. I've done the detailed video about this on my channel already. We did the application, evaluation took place, and then we were asked to upload documents for residence permit, which is where we have to now do what we call documents for residence permit application, right? So we uploaded the documents, and this is what happened today. An email came to me today. They rejected the NIN. Those of you from Nigeria, you already know what NIN is. I do not know what NIN is, but according to my person, he said NIN means National Identity Card. Well, to us in Cameroon, we do not use the same National Identity Card. We don't use NIN. We have two. When you do the ID card, they will give you first of all a carton. That's what used to happen before. But right now, there is a new method where if you do it today, they will give you the original today. So the school rejected the NIN and they were asking for an original identity card. So at this point, an international passport. So at this point, I do not know what he is going to do. Well, he is figuring out already. He is just one step to get a visa to come to the Netherlands. Then also there were some little discrepancies about some documents, but that will be fixed. I just wanted to update you guys. So in case you are sponsor, the person who you are saying is your sponsor and doesn't have an identity card, an original, I do not know what NIN is. Is it the original? I do not know. So please put this into consideration and make sure you fix it, because at the end of the day, you are going to still submit the right documents. Otherwise, you are not going to get what you are looking for. Your application will not be approved for residence permit, and there is a deadline. So you should always remember. Please remember, I said before that, I'm still going to say it again. There are institutions in here that you can use maybe a bank statement to apply, and I'm talking about this already. Let's go to the other side. Few of them, not all, because if you say, okay, I want to use a bank statement to move to the Netherlands or to apply for a school in the Netherlands, okay, you need to ask yourself, what if the institution does not have a program I can take or I can study, right? It means I will definitely take the one that I will only be forced to do blocked account. Now that blocked account you are doing, you have to pay your tuition fee for 1 year, your living costs for 1 year, your visa application fee, and your medical insurance fee for 1 year, totaling into that bank account. So this total is going to go into that bank account. Now when you get in here, they will give you back the living cost because it's money you have to use to pay for your accommodation. Then you feed yourself from there, you do your other things from there. According to the Dutch officials, the money for living cost is about 1,250 euros per month, but if you sum the total, it's going to give you like 14,000 euros. So inside that money you are going to deposit for 1 academic year, they are going to give you back the money, okay? But the total money that you gave them, let's say you apply to a school that costs you about maybe 26,000 euros. When you get in, they are going to take their tuition fee, then they will remove money for insurance, then they will remove money for visa fee because it goes to the embassy, then the balance will be given to you, which is the living cost. So I'm explaining this so you know, but for you to get this money, there is a process. Once you get in, you need to get accommodation first. So again, I would like to throw more emphasis on this accommodation thing because most people do not actually understand what it means. Like I said before in other videos, accommodation is really a big deal in the Netherlands, okay? So if you get admission, try to talk to the institution that gave you the offer letter. Talk to them about their options for accommodation. I understand most of us, we are running away from the huge deposits and the costs. But if you come to a city where you are new, it's going to disturb you, especially if you come in late. And one thing I want to say again, please do not come in here late. If you come in late, people would have gone ahead and you will have no option rather than to start again the semester. Because if you come when unit 1 has been done already, or when maybe lectures have gone for like maybe 3 or 4 weeks, nobody is going to go behind and wait for you. And remember, most of the time lectures here is, let me say, the education system here is structured in a way that it's more of one-on-one. What I mean one-on-one is you are going to be studying in groups or in communities, let's put it that way, right? So that is what you should understand. Now another thing you need to know is that once you come into the Netherlands, you have to take that contract. You take the contract to the municipality, then they are going to give you some number, something they call that the BSN number. They will give you that. Then that BSN number is like a local tax, you know. On that document, you are going to see some numbers on it. Now that is the number you are going to use to actually apply for your bank card or your bank account. Now you are going to use that number to create an account. Once the account is ready, then the bank will bring the details to your address. Remember when you went to that place to register your accommodation, they gave you an address, right? Now they will send those details to the address, and from there you can now send the details back, I mean the bank details, now to your university. Then they can now refund you. So basically this is how the procedure works. And if you're an international student, please, and you want to move to the Netherlands, it is expensive. You can come with family, but it is expensive. Now some of you are asking me, oh Milton, I want to get a job and how can I do it? Well, if you come to a city like Utrecht, Amsterdam, Maastricht, it depends on which city though. There are some student recruits. There is something called student recruit. You can always ask for them or check for them online, then go there or call them or email them. Tell them you need a job, okay? Once they get jobs, because they are directly linked to companies, once they get job and your profile is okay, they can definitely give you the job, all right? It just depends. Just make sure you locate them. Now another thing is you should understand that in this country a lot of laws are changing, right? So if you are coming here with the intention that, oh, let me just come and after that I will drop school and seek Aduro, at the end of the day you are going to seek Aduro, your name is already in the system, right? Now what do you expect? Once you ask for Aduro, your name is in the system like you came as a student. Now what did you tell them? That you had enough money, right? They gave you the options to come and study. Then when you reach here, you now say, oh no, I cannot go to school, let me just ask for Aduro. And you think they will give you the papers at the end of the day. Well, when I say things like this, some people think I'm bluffing, but at the end of the day, choose your own destiny well. I'm just here as an advisor. You are the one to make decisions. Now, as an international student, you should also understand that in the Netherlands, once you finish your studies, you are going to apply for something called orientation year. Orientation year is a visa. They call it job search visa, right? I'm making this video. I've done it before. And after this, I will be talking about admissions in France. There are some cheap universities I want you guys to apply to. But first, let's go gradually. Now, once you finish your studies, you are going to use your degree to apply for something called orientation year. Now, this orientation year, it will be given to you for 1 academic year. Then, after that one, like within that 1 year period, you are going to be applying, like looking for options, or let me say employers that will be able to sponsor your visa. Sponsor your visa here, I mean to keep you in the country, right? So you will still be doing your other job, so with that orientation year, but your target should be companies that will sponsor you. Nobody, I repeat, nobody, I repeat again, nobody should tell you that it is difficult. You cannot come here, oh, after finishing school. People who always say these things are people who are never serious. Yes, it's going to be difficult, but again, you have to try. If you think it's going to be difficult, okay, try in other places. Which other place is not even difficult now? So this is my advice for you. While you are studying, be creating connections, be going to events, attend conferences, ask people for job opportunities, create connections, because at the end of the day, it's only the connections that will get you the job offer. Again, there are universities of applied sciences in here, and there are research universities. All of them do not have the same application timeline. They have the same application timeline, but they do not have the same requirements that you can use to actually do this application. Please put all these things together, and then you take a look at studyinthenetherlands.nl. That is the official website of the Dutch government, where you can actually see all the universities, search what program you need, but understand that it is so expensive. I'm just telling you so you prepare your mind, because somebody was telling me, oh, Milton, I have 5,000 euros. Can I see a university like that? No, you will not be able to find for that amount. This is just the simplest truth and an easy way to understand this. I hope you understand the video, and I hope that this is going to help you. We meet again in another one. Bye-bye.